If you were asked to name one thing that represents America, you could probably name a few. You might say the ice cream cone, or the hot dog. You might say the automobile, or the light bulb. You might say something newer. You might say the computer, or the iPod. If you said any one of those, you'd be right. But there's one thing they all have in common: the entrepreneur. America's built on the entrepreneurial spirit. Each one of them pursued a dream. All of them are entrepreneurs. Now, Ted Liebowitz, entrepreneur, educator, and Brooklyn College graduate, wants to make your dream a reality too with the Liebowitz Entrepreneur Program. What is an entrepreneur, really?
An entrepreneur, that definition is varied.
An entrepreneur is someone who uses ideas or opportunities and has the ability to turn these ideas and opportunities into profitable business ventures.
That is a person who is creative, that is coming up with new ideas. Generally, an entrepreneur is passionate about those ideas. Generally, they are tenacious.
To me, an entrepreneur is also a mindset. The idea of improving, looking for new ways to do things, to be creative, to be innovative. Very American concept.
Entrepreneur. The word may be French, but the idea is completely American. Who is Ted Liebowitz, and what inspired this Brooklyn native to pursue his dream?
I grew up in the Coney Island projects, located on Surf Avenue and 30th Street. I worked down in the carnival rides, first working at Nathan's. Nathan's was an interesting place. It taught me about diversification, from hot dogs to French fries. They had a whole seafood bar. My dad was a New York City police officer. He worked several jobs to supplement his police officer salary.
I worked 7 days all my life. While I was a policeman, I was selling for a fence company for 7 years. Flea markets is something, it wasn't my love. Ted, he seemed to always want to be enterprising, and I figured it'd be a good place for him to start.
Flea markets was the first time I got a chance to learn a little bit about business. And I think that the flea market experience prepared me for business that I was going to do later in my life. The purpose of the Liebowitz Entrepreneur Program is to give back to the college that I really love. It was the college that taught me how to be an accountant. Unless you really know the numbers, understand budgets, and stay true to the concept, you will never be a successful entrepreneur.
Ted has a lot of experience in many different fields and many different things. You could ask him a question almost about anything related to business, and he always has an answer. So working with Ted was great.
I started to sell out my seminars, my weekly seminars, where I would charge $100 to come attend and hear my lecture on how to buy or sell a medical or dental practice.
Ted Liebowitz is a wonderful person. I think what he's doing at Brooklyn College is a beautiful thing, allowing us who have the passion and the drive, even if it's not in the jewelry business, it's so focused on how to become a good entrepreneur that you can take all his strategies and his skills and bring it to any business.
I did not like going to the city every day in a suit and tie and getting on the train and dealing with the heat and the people, and it was not really for me.
Everything that he says is like, really? Oh yeah? Like, I ask tons of questions, but he has such good, like, vital advice.
Yeah, he's there and he's helping you out all the time, and like, I email him in the morning, he'll email me back at night. At the beginning, I was really scared that, he's the professional, he would not listen to me, but actually he's so open that every time if I have any problem, I can always go and ask him.
My company owns over 100,800 phone numbers, and we do business with hundreds of telephone companies.
He explained to us how he started out. He was a poor boy from Coney Island, and if he could do it, anybody can do it. And I think it was important because he inspired us.
2004, about 8-9 years later, I went into the movie business and executive produced a movie called The Illusionist.
I actually wasn't even going to take this class at first, and when Ted told me about it, I was like, I will drop everything to do this class. So, and I did. I dropped 2 classes to take this class.
The mission statement says it's to educate Brooklyn College students who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs by teaching them the basics of entrepreneurship and to give them the experience they need in an actual business setting by allowing them to work on a hands-on retail environment on the Brooklyn College campus. And you're not going to get that from any other class at Brooklyn College, I guarantee you. The innate things that a businessman or as an entrepreneur does is not the same thing that the professors teach in the marketing classes and things like that. So this is going to combine real-life experience, real selling, along with the theory. You're going to be learning all the time, and when you graduate after the 6 months, everybody who's going to be in the program will be ready to go out on their own. And the other days were in the classroom setting where I brought in friends and colleagues who are entrepreneurs to talk to the students.
I love the lecture portion of the class. It's actually my favorite. Ted has brought in a number of people to speak to us, from the record industry to a photographer who he's friends with, and I find them really insightful.
We bring in these guests to the classroom. Again, not professors, and I love my professors. This program is about doing. It's what we do in this class. We do things. We talk a little, but we try to go out there and we do things because you learn by doing.
A lot of people come up to the booth and ask, well, how can I get involved? How can I sign up for this class? Even today, a young lady came to me and she was like, well, I'm graduating, but I need to add some classes. This seems really cool.
I'm only looking for the most dedicated students that will ultimately learn and possibly in the future become a partner. Because I'm looking at Brooklyn College as a way to find my future partners.
One of the most important things about being an entrepreneur is being able to network. And sometimes it doesn't come down to what you know, but it comes down to who you know.
One person as the entrepreneur of the semester, and we're going to decide who that entrepreneur is by how well they work as a team. Because this program is about teamwork. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. It's a very, very difficult task, but the rewards could be astounding.
Like to see this all year round or just seasonal?
I mean, I don't know how they can do it in the cold, but
Rumor has it you're the best customer around here. You think that's true?
Only the salespersons can decide that.
Would this be a course that you might be interested in?
I guess I would be interested. It looks pretty cool.
Put it to me like you were maybe interested in the course yourself. Is that right?
Possibly. Yes, I am interested, yes.
You can find anything you're looking for, the latest fashion, the colors are great, everything is just endless choices, so it's really good.